Now, let's begin. The Golden Vault is a secretive organization. Its primary motive? Do good, no matter the cost. Missions from the Golden Vault are often illegal, but they always support a just, moral cause. As a seemingly virtuous person yourself, an operative has approached you, and having accepted, they've become your handler for all future missions. And they've given you a golden key. Mira Rahir, a woman who breathes protocols, procedures, and legislation, has taken notice of your heroic deeds, and she understands doing the right thing means operating outside the law. What minor act made Mira aware of you is up for you to decide. This act has led to Mira telling you to go to the second floor of the Fair Fairy Tavern, where these keys will allow you to meet your assigned courageous colleagues. Unbeknownst to anyone but a disgraced academic, the Varkenbluff Museum of Natural History is in grave danger. Archaeologists at a nearby dig site recently unearthed a curiosity, the Murkmire stone. Dr. Cassie Dannell, a brilliant academic, long ago learned to hide her interest in the occult. She instead built a career gaining expertise in people and cultures of the region surrounding Varkenbluff, continuing her occult research in secret. By age 24, Dr. Dannell had earned a doctorate in anthropology from Varkenbluff University, a prestigious institution in her home city. Her ability to connect to local archaeological objects with her cultural context was unrivaled. So after her graduation, Dr. Dannell became a Varkenbluff faculty member and field scientist, accompanying the university's archaeological crews on digs around the area. On a recent expedition into the nearby Murkmire, the archaeologists unearthed a strange object. Light green, opaque, and with a gemstone-like sheen, this ovoid stone was covered in strange furrows. The stone seemed ritualistic in nature, but it matched no recorded historical practices, and no one could identify its composition. The more Dr. Dannell studied it, the more she became convinced this object, which the archaeologists dubbed the Murkmire stone, was not created by any known civilization, and it might be dangerous. When the Varkenbluff Museum of Natural History offered a generous price for the stone, it was soon whisked away from the dig site, straight to the museum. Dr. Dannell continued to research the strange stone, however. Her concern turned to dread when she found descriptions of similar objects in her occult tomes. These objects were, in fact, the eggs of eldritch creatures. She learned that such eggs lay dormant for generations, but once the eggs are unearthed, the creatures within rapidly develop and hatch. The resulting creatures are ravenous for raw meat and grow exponentially as they feed, eventually overwhelming entire villages. The eggs are nearly indestructible, but the tomes claim encasing them in crystal can neutralize them. According to Dr. Dannell's research, the Murkmire stone is due to hatch in just a matter of days. She frantically presented her findings to the university's administrators, but they deemed her work pseudoscience, and they refused to interfere with the museum's upcoming exhibition of the stone. Desperate, Dr. Dannell snuck into the museum after hours herself and tried to steal it, but she was quickly caught. The university has disavowed her actions and fired her. And now, with mere hours left in the Murkmire stone's gestation period, Dr. Dannell is nearly out of options. Cassie could have recommended you for this task, be it as a friend of her family, a museum enthusiast and pen pal of the doctor that has earned her respect, or you could be a Varkenbluff student under her tutelage, You may want to consider if you have one of these prior relations to this despairing doctor. The Murkmire stone is going on public display tomorrow, but a private gala celebrating the new exhibition will occur tonight in the museum's second floor gemstone wing. Attending the gala is the only way that you'll be able to glimpse the stone and security measures around it before you attempt a heist. Dr. Donnell has secured you each a ticket to the gala. This quest, should you choose to undertake it, requires you to infiltrate the museum, steal the egg, and return it to Dr. Donnell, who will, after neutralizing it, grant you a reward. The scroll will now self-destruct.